Psychology of money explain why the rich think differently. Here is the uncomfortable truth. Money is not just math, it's psychology. And the reason the rich think differently has nothing to do with intelligence and everything to do with mindset. Most people believe money is about numbers, income, expenses, savings, investments, but it was just math. We all be wealthy. The reality, money is shaped more by behavior than by equations, by psychology, not just spreadsheets. The rich think differently because they have learned to master money psychology, habits, perceptions, and beliefs that guide their decisions. In this video, we explore the psychology of money explained and why the rich think differently. You will learn the mindset difference between the wealthy and everyone else, why emotions sabotage financial decisions, how perception of risks, time, and value shape wealth, the 8 psychological traits that separate the rich from the poor, and how you can adopt this mental shift yourself. By the end, you understand why wealth is not just about what is in your wallet, but what is your mind. Money is behavior, not math. Think of money not as numbers, but as behavior. Two people can earn the same income. One grow wealthy, the other stay broke. The difference is not the paycheck. It is the psychology behind how they handle it. Behavior explains why lottery wins often go broke and why ordinary people can quietly become millionaires. Money is emotional. We save or spend not because of calculators, but because of fear, pride, habits, and beliefs. Why the rich think differently? So, why do the rich think differently? It is not about knowing formulas, the rest of us don't. It is about viewing money through a different lens. Most people see money as something to spend. The rich see money as something to multiply. Most people focus short-time comforts. The rich focus on long-time growth. Most people avoid risk. The rich manage risk and use it as leverage. This shift is perspective, is what builds wealth, generation after generation. Trait 1. Delay gratification. The first psychological trait of the wealth is delay gratification. They resist the pull of instant pleasure in favor of long-time payoff. Instead of spending for status today, they invest for freedom tomorrow. This is not about deprivation. It is about patience, understanding that small sacrifice compound into massive gains. Trait 2. Comfort with risk. The second trait is comfort with risk. Most people avoid risk, fearing loss, but rich know risk is unaffordable, so they learn to manage it. They don't bet blindly. They calculate, diversify, and prepare. And because they accept risks, they assess opportunity most people never touch. Trait 3. Long-time thinking. The third trait is long-time thinking. Most people think in days or weeks. The rich think in years, even decades. They understand compounding, how small consistent action creates exponential results. They invest with patience, knowing wealth is not built overnight. Long-time thinking protects them from panic, from hype, from emotional decisions. It keeps them steady while others get swept away. Trait 4. See money as a tool. The fourth trait is see money as a truth, not an identity. Most people tie money to self-worth. The rich see money as fuel, a resources to create options, build freedom, and solve problems. The mindset keeps them from emotional spending. They don't use money to impress. They use it to progress. Trait 5. Emotional control. The fifth trait is emotional control. Money decisions are emotional, fear, greedy, envy, but the rich treat themselves to separate emotion from action. They don't panic when market drop. They don't chase when hip rises. They make decisions from logic, not impulse. This emotional discipline is one of the richest forms of wealth. Other psychological shifts. These are There are other psychological shifts as well. Curiosity. The rich keep learning about money. Networks. They surround themselves with others who think long time. Perspective. They see failure as feedback, not finality. Each of these add to the psychology that makes wealth possible. Money is not just number, it is psychology. And the reason the rich think differently is not lucky or intelligence or secret formulas. It is mindset. They delay gratification. They accept and manage risk. They think long time. They see money as a tool. They control their emotion. These are not talents. They are habits of thoughts. Habits we can build too. Because truth is this: wealth is not just created in bank account. It's created in mind first. So if you want to change your money, start by changing the way you think about it. If this open your eyes, imagine what happens when you apply it. For more insight on psychology, money, and self-mastery, subscribe to Truth Curve, because the next video might reveal the mindset shift you've been waiting for.